Yesterday, I given JDBC introduction. JDBC stands for Java Database Connectivity. JDBC definition, it is a specification for developing database applications with Java programming language. JDBC is a specification for developing database applications with Java programming language. What is database application? An application that communicates with database is known as database application. What is application? Application is a program in which we interact with on the desktop. What is database? It is a software and it is organized collection of data. How data organized in a database? In the form of tables. What table contains? Fields and records. Fields and records. Database application communicating with database by using which language? SQL. Structured query language. Database software, if we install, how many parts install? 2 parts. What is the first one? Database application. Second one? Database. Example of database application? Database application example. SQL prompt. Database example? Oracle or MySQL, like that. Many are there. Okay. Oracle is a database or language? Database. SQL is a language. MySQL is a database. SQL server is a database. Database application, can I call it as client? Yes. Database, can I call it as server? Yes. Because it will send the request to get the response. That's what client. Database will receive the request, process the request, construct the response, send the response. That's what it is called, server. So client and servers are not computers. Client and servers are softwares. If any software sending request to get the response, that software is called client. If any software receiving request, processing request, constructing response, sending response back, that is called server. Okay. Client is a database application. Can I call it a front end? Yes. Database is a back end. Can we see database application? Can we see database? No. Application we can see. Database we cannot see. Okay. These all you studied yesterday. Okay. Up to here, whatever I asked, those all you studied in yesterday. Now, you observe. Say, it's a Java application. It's a one database. This is already written. Don't write. No need to write. Yesterday written. See, it is nothing but one program. It is nothing but one program. That program, with that program you are interacting means that is called application. This application communicating with database means database application. Now, say this is a program. This program, with this program you are interacting, then this program is called application. Application communicating with database, then that application is called database application. So this application communicating with database, then this application is called database application. Communication purpose, it is using one language. That language is called SQL. That's what it is called, SQL request. It is called SQL response. SQL response. Okay. Application communicating with database. That's what it is called, database application. It is called database application. Okay. Now, this application communicating with database by using SQL, structured query language. That's what this request is called, SQL request. This response is called SQL response. Structured query language request, structured query language response. All databases can understand only one language. That is SQL. Okay. That SQL. All databases can understand only SQL, structured query language. Now that's what SQL request, SQL response. This one we can call it as client. This one we can call it as client. This one we can call it as server. We can call it as server. This is okay. See, this application sending request to get the response. That's what it is called client. It is receiving request, processing request, constructing response, sending response back. Whatever client asked, that information it will provide. That's what it is called server. Okay. This one we can call it as front end. This one we can call it as front end. This one we can call it as back end. Okay. Back end. Now this one we can see. This one we cannot see. Okay. Application we can see, but database we cannot see. It is back end. We cannot see. Now this is diagram also you studied yesterday. Now what we are going to do is this application we are going to develop with Java. That purpose JDBC required. But this application already provided by Oracle Corporation people. That is only we are calling SQL prompt. You observe, I'll open SQL prompt. Now, this is SQL prompt. This is SQL prompt. Now, what I'll do, see, connect. Username, system, password, manager. Now connected. This application connected to database. This application connected to database. Which database? Oracle database. Okay. This SQL prompt we are calling like a SQL star plus also, and SQL prompt, and here connected to Oracle database. It is connected to Oracle database. Okay. SQL prompt is an application and Oracle is a database. This application communicating with database by using SQL. Okay. Now this type of application you can build. That purpose JDBC required. But this application already present. Why we need to build? Now application can be anywhere in the world. Database can be anywhere in the world. That communication possible with Java. But this is possible only in local area network. Okay. That is the reason we'll go for Java. Java especially made for internet application. See example, for you observe, from your home PC. From your home PC, whatever is there in your home PC, photos, videos, audios, everything, you upload it in Facebook. But where is Facebook? In US. That is stored in USA database, no? See, you are uploading from Hyderabad, but that is going to be stored in USA database also. Database can be anywhere in the world. Your application can be anywhere in the world. Communication possible. That purpose only first Java. First priority they'll give for Java. Okay. Internet application purpose till in the industry. #1 programming language Java. Okay. That purpose Java popular. That purpose Java popular. Now, these all you studied. You observe. This is database application. This application connected to Oracle database, but in between also one software required. That software is called driver. So for you it is appears application, database doesn't appears. In between one more software used. That software is called driver. Today you are going to see about drivers. Note driver. Note a driver is a software and it is used to connect application and database. A driver is a software and it is used to connect application and database. A driver is a software and it is used to connect application and database. A driver is a software and it is used to connect application and database. You observe here application. Here database. These two connected by using driver software. It's a database. See, application is one software. Database is a one more software. These two softwares connected with one more software. That software is called driver. First you write this one, I'll explain. Application is a one software. Database is a one more software. These two softwares connected together with one more software. That is driver software. See, application is a one software. Database, one more software. These two softwares connected with one more software. That software is called driver. Now, why it is called driver? See, observe. Whatever application will pass the data traveled from here to here. And again, whatever is passing data, the data traveled from here to here. Traveling purpose driver requirement. That's what it is, driver. Okay. That software will take care. Whatever data you pass from application, it is passed to database through driver software. And from database to application, your response comes. That is also data. The data traveled with driver. See, there are so many drivers. Even if you want to connect hardware also and software required. Suppose example, you want to connect printer to computer. Printer, if you want to connect to computer, printer supported driver required. Otherwise, it is not possible to use. So, printer is a hardware. Computer is a hardware here. And that hardware, this hardware, if you want to connect also one software required. That is driver. So, even keyboard, monitor, these all connected. Again, drivers only. Pen drive, if you want to connect also, pen drive supported driver required. So, whenever you install Windows operating system, with Windows operating system only, so many driver softwares comes. So many softwares already installed. Okay. Now, application and database, these two softwares connected with one more software. That software is called driver. Okay. This driver can be developed by third-party vendors also. Like while installing softwares, you'll get it message third-party somewhere. But first of all, who is first party, who is second party, later third party. Okay. Maximum while installing softwares, while installing applications, your appears one word third party. But who is first party, who is second party, who is third party? So these drivers are developed by first party vendors also, second party vendors also, third party vendors also. That is who is first party, who is second party. I'll explain. Next, write it. Drivers are developed by first party vendors, comma, second party vendors and third party vendors. Drivers are developed by first party vendors, second party vendors and third party vendors. Online students, end of the session I'll clarify your doubts. Yesterday only Advanced Java first class started. Yesterday started. Okay. Previous classes I taught only core Java. Those all you'll get a recorded videos. You'll get a Google Classroom link also. No need to worry about previous sessions. Okay. Those who missed yesterday class, you'll get a recorded video. Those who missed previous classes also recorded videos, you'll get it. No need to worry about that. See, drivers are developed by first party vendors, second party vendors and third party vendors. Vendor nothing but product based company. Companies, product based companies are called vendors. Okay. Now here, for example, who is first party, who is second party, who is third party, I'll explain. Suppose this application developed in Java language. Then I'll call it as Java application. Okay. This application developed in Java language. Then it is called as Java application. Suppose one example, database, Oracle database. Suppose it is a Oracle database. Now, Oracle database. In between, one driver software required. In between, one driver software required. Suppose driver. Now, this drivers can be developed. See, drivers are developed by first party vendors, second party vendors, third party vendors. Fourth party will not be there, only third party. 1, 2, 3. Okay. What is that? I'll explain. Suppose this application, Java application. This is database is Oracle database. In this example, application also many languages possible. C also, C++ also, Java, .NET, C#, .NET, like a Smalltalk, Ada, Simula. So many languages, Python, so many languages are there. No? Now, database also, so many databases are there in the market. Suppose example Java. Here example Oracle. Java developed by which company? Sun Microsystem. That is purchased by Oracle Corporation. Okay. Now that is maintained by Oracle now, but developed by Sun Microsystem. Suppose it is developed by Sun Microsystem. Oracle database developed by which company? Oracle Corporation. Okay. Now, but this driver can be developed by Sun Microsystem also, Oracle Corporation also, other than these two companies also. If this driver is developed by Sun Microsystem, then Sun Microsystem is called first party. If this driver is developed by Oracle Corporation, then Oracle Corporation is called as second party. If the driver is developed by other than these two companies, that is called a third party. Okay. Like application vendor, first party, database vendor, second party, front end vendor, first party, back end vendor, second party. Other than these two companies, if they develop, third party. Suppose Sun Microsystem, they want to develop driver. What they have to do? They have to take the permission from Oracle Corporation. Oracle Corporation, if they want to develop driver, they have to take the permission from Sun Microsystem. Other than these two companies, if they want to develop driver, they have to take the permission from both. Like that. Okay. Without taking permission, they developed. That is no one will trust. That is not licensed software. That type of software is also many are there. Okay. That type of software is also pirated software. So many are there. No, but companies, they won't trust. Companies, they won't trust. Okay. Licensed softwares only they'll prefer. Suppose for example, a small example, what you will do? Suppose you needed some task. Suppose one video is there. 1 GB video is there, or one movie is there. One movie. From that movie, one small bit you want to cut. Small bit you want to cut. Some comedy bit you want to cut. You want to place in your mobile. What will do? Movie cutter, one software required. Okay. What will do? You'll open Google, movie cutter download, movie cutter free download. You'll type like that only, no? So movie cutter means there are so many movie cutter softwares will be there. What you'll do? Movie cutter free download. You'll type. There are so many softwares comes, but that is movie cutter software. That is virus also we cannot predict. What you will do? Free download. You'll observe. You'll install. You'll play. You'll use. But companies, software companies will use like that. No, licensed softwares only they'll use. Okay, that's what. If they develop without taking permission, if they develop that, companies they won't use. They won't use. But in your system, nothing will be there. If virus hackers also, what you'll do, you'll format again, you'll open, you'll install like that, you'll do. But software companies, so much data will be there. Backup also very difficult to maintain. Backup also very difficult to take. That much data will be there. That's what they'll do. Licensed softwares only they'll prefer. Okay. Now, suppose here Java developed by Sun Microsystem, Oracle database developed by Oracle Corporation. It is Sun Microsystem. Now it is Oracle Corporation. Oracle Corporation. In this diagram, Sun Microsystem is a first party. Oracle Corporation is a second party. Other than these two, third party. Okay, write this point. In the above example, Sun Microsystems is a first party vendor. In the above example, Sun Microsystem is a first party vendor. Oracle Corporation is a second party vendor. And other than Sun Microsystem, and Oracle Corporation is a third party vendor. So in the above example, Sun Microsystems is a first party vendor. Oracle Corporation is a second party vendor. And other than Sun Microsystem and Oracle Corporation is a third party vendor. So this driver can be developed by Sun Microsystems. This driver can be developed by Oracle Corporation, or this driver can be developed by other than these two companies also. That is third party. Drivers are developed by first party, second party, and third party. Three parties. Now, application and database, if you want to connect, one software required, that software is called driver. Now, suppose using JDBC, you are going to develop database application. That application, if you want to connect to Oracle database, then also we require driver software. Without that software, it is not possible. Okay. Driver software is mandatory. Driver software is mandatory. Okay. Is it clear? See, Java application and Oracle database. That is also like here SQL prompt I have shown. SQL prompt and Oracle database. These two softwares connected with driver software only. Suppose you are going to develop with Java, then Java application. That application, if you want to connect to Oracle database, one driver required. That driver compulsory we have to use. Okay. First, is it clear? Who is first party? Who is second party? Who is third party? So while downloading softwares, so many comes third party, third party, third party. That is third party means other than these two companies, third party driver. Okay. Now, yesterday I given JDBC definition. Once again, what is JDBC? Not full form. Full form JDBC stands for Java Database Connectivity. JDBC is a Specification for developing database applications with Java programming language. Is JDBC is a language? No, JDBC is a specification. What is specification? Now you can understand. I'll explain. First, is it over? Writing is over. Next, write it. Specification. Specification. Note down. A specification is a set of rules and guidelines that are used to develop applications and environments. A specification is a set of rules and guidelines that are used to develop applications and environments. A specification is a set of rules and guidelines that are used to develop applications and environments. A specification is a set of rules and guidelines. So what is JDBC? JDBC is a specification. What is specification mean? This one. I'll explain. Specification nothing but just one documentation. One MS Word documentation. Documentation will be there. That is called specification. What it contains? Rules, guidelines. Rules and guidelines will be present in the documentation. JDBC nothing but one document. That document you can download from internet also. JDBC specification, Solid specification, JSP specification, Java language specification. So if you open Google, it is up here. You can open, you can download also. You observe? Yeah, JDBC Java language specification also will be there. See, JDBC specification. Specification. If you type JDBC specification comes. And Java specification also will be there. Java language specification also will be there. See, Java language specification also will be there. Okay. Specifications nothing but rules and guidelines. Rules and guidelines. But these rules and guidelines, what purpose? To develop applications, to develop environments. Okay. Now I'll explain. To understand this one, I'll explain. For example, you already studied core Java. Now, suppose system.out.println something welcome. I'll write here semicolon. Is it compulsory? Yes, it is compulsory. You have to write semicolon. That is one rule. That is one rule. Every statement must be terminated with semicolon. That is one rule. Okay. That rule already present in the specification. Okay. There are so many rules, so many guidelines in the Java language specification. So many rules are there, so many guidelines are there. Okay. According to that rules and guidelines, you have to write Java program. Okay. Here, suppose here rules and guidelines. These are rules and guidelines. Now it is specification. Java language specification. Suppose. Okay. Java language specification. Specification nothing but rules, guidelines. One example. Every statement must be terminated with semicolon. That is one rule. That is one rule. Okay. Now, according to these rules and guidelines only, Java compiler developed. According to rules and guidelines, Java compiler developed. Listen with concentration. You are not listening. Now, Java compiler. See, what is specification? What is JDBC? You will understand today. Yesterday, what I given, JDBC is a specification for database application with Java programming language, I said. But that is only half of the definition you understood yesterday. But today you'll understand what exactly JDBC. Okay, you observe. It is suppose Java language specification. Language also specification will be there. JDBC also specification. Servlets also specification. In advanced Java, all are specifications only. Servlets also, listeners also, filters also, JSP also. Topics I given yesterday, no? All are specifications. In that document, so many rules and guidelines will be there. So many rules and guidelines. Now, seeing this specification, rules and guidelines only, Java compiler developed. Okay. Seeing this specification, rules and guidelines only, you are going to write Java program. You are going to write Java program. Okay. You are going to write Java program. This Java program, you are going to run under Java compiler. Then your program is going to run. Now, suppose, first of all, this specification given by whom? This specification given by vendor company. Okay. This specification given by Sun Microsystems company. Rules and guidelines given. Okay. Seeing this specification only, this Java compiler software developed. That is also developed by company only. Okay. Now, suppose every statement must be terminated with semicolon. It is one statement. It is one statement. System.out.println. Welcome. It is one statement. Here, semicolon are written. Okay. This rule is there in the specification. This rule is there in the specification. Seeing these rules and guidelines only, compiler software developed. Seeing these rules and guidelines only, you are going to write Java program. Suppose while writing Java program, you forgot to write semicolon. Assume you forgot to write. Whenever you try to compile, what compiler will do? It shows error. Immediately, in which line error occurred, line number also, that error message, mistake also, what is a mistake, everything it shows. In that line, where is a mistake also it shows. Okay. So here, Java compiler already developed according to these rules and guidelines. Even if you forget rule and guideline, your compiler will never forget. No, compiler will show the error. So each and every rule and guideline, your compiler is going to check whether according to rules and guidelines developed or not. It will check. If it is developed, it will compile. Otherwise, it will show error. Now, suppose here one programmer, it doesn't want to follow Sun Microsystems specification rule. Instead of semicolon, he wants to write colon. Is it possible? No. What you will think is semicolons, colon, only little bit different. Okay. Semicolon, colon, little bit different appears. Now, he wants to write colon only. He wants to write colon only. Is it possible? No. Because this software already developed. Okay. This software already developed. According to these rules and guidelines only developed. That's what you must write according to these rules and guidelines only. Then only this compiler can understand. But he doesn't want to follow Sun Microsystems rule. He wants to write colon only. Is it possible? No, it is not possible. Here only two options. Either follow rules and guidelines or develop your own compiler. Can you develop compiler? No. Then follow rules and guidelines. That's it. Okay. So here everyone should follow rules and guidelines. I don't want to follow means it is not possible. It is not possible. Compulsory you have to follow. Okay. There are only two options. Either you develop compiler or follow rules and guidelines. You cannot develop compiler. Then follow rules and guidelines. That's it. Okay. Same style JDBC program. JDBC rules and guidelines will be there. Those rules and guidelines, driver vendor already developed. Driver understandable format you have to write. But if you want to write your own, not possible. Okay. Understanding purpose, Java compiler I have taken. But what will be there here? Driver. So this JDBC specification used by driver vendor to develop driver. JDBC specification used by Java programmer to develop database application. Your application should be driver understandable format. Your own style, if you write, driver cannot understand, then it will not run. Okay. What you studied, language rules and guidelines you studied, but database application rules and guidelines you didn't study. That is you are going to learn in JDBC. I think you got a clarity about JDBC. Okay. What you are going to learn, rules and guidelines to develop database application. But language already studied, that is core Java. So already one day I explained up to exception handling, after exception handling, what's the difference? Up to exception handling language, after exception handling application. Okay. Now here, note on JDBC specification used by vendors to develop drivers. JDBC specification used by Java programmers to develop database applications. JDBC specification used by vendors to develop drivers. JDBC specification used by Java programmers to develop database applications. JDBC specification used by vendors to develop drivers. JDBC specification used by Java programmers to develop database applications. You observe this specification contains so many rules and guidelines. So according to those rules and guidelines only, you have to develop database application. Then driver can understand. But your own style, if you develop, driver cannot understand. It shows error. Okay. The rules and guidelines only you are going to learn JDBC. But drivers also, so many drivers are there. That knowledge is also required. Now, see, you are going to develop database application. For developing this application, rules and guidelines required, programming language required. Rules and guidelines is JDBC. Language is Java. Okay. Whatever you studied in core Java, that is language. Whatever you are learning in advanced Java, rules and guidelines. Okay. With that rules and guidelines, which type of application you are building? Database application. Okay. That is your learning. Now, how to develop this type of application? Now, in this application, what you will do? SQL query will write. Password. Response comes. In Java program, write SQL query. That is password to database. You'll get the response. Because this application is responsible to send SQL query to database. So here I'm writing select star from tab. If I write request password, this response received. This through this program, what we are doing, we are sending one request to get the response. That's it. Like that, you develop your Java program to send SQL query to get the response. Later, for this program only, we'll apply Solid's JSP, these all. Then worldwide possible, worldwide communication. With only JDBC not possible. Solid, JSP, other things also required. Then your database can be anywhere in the world. Your application can be anywhere in the world. Communication possible. That purpose Java #1. Okay. Now, this application sending request to database. With the database, we are getting this response. See what I written, select a star from tab. Then all tables information displayed. This query passed to database through driver software. These all tables received from database through driver software. Okay. This query passed to database through driver. This all data tables information received through driver. The driver understandable format is there. That's what it is working. Suppose if you write your own style, driver may not understand. Then database cannot receive. That will be happen. Okay. Now, here drivers also, many types of drivers are there. That information required. Next. So these drivers are most important for interviews. Okay. If they ask any question from JDBC, definitely they'll ask questions from drivers only, because drivers are little bit confusion concept, but confusion concept only interview question. That is remember. Okay. Confusion question only interview question. Complicated question only interview question. Difficult question only interview question. Easy question if they ask, all will give answer. Then company has to give a job to all people. Okay. That's what definitely confusion question only they'll ask. Complicated confusion, that type of question only they'll ask. But on that only you have to focus more. But what student will do generally while reading a book, confusion comes, they'll skip. Complicated comes, they'll skip. Important concepts only you are going to skip. But that is only they are going to ask. This is happening. So confusion comes, complicated comes, you concentrate more and more. That is only interview question. Okay. Easy question they won't ask. Definitely confusion question only they'll ask. On that only you have to focus more. Okay. Now, in a confusion also, I'll give a clarity, but listen with concentration, then you'll understand. Okay. See, drivers. Next, write it. There are two categories of drivers. First one, ODBC drivers. ODBC, full form also write it. Open Database Connectivity. ODBC drivers. Second one, JDBC drivers. Java Database Connectivity. There are two categories of drivers. First one, ODBC drivers. Second one, JDBC drivers. Open Database Connectivity drivers. Java Database Connectivity drivers. There are two categories of drivers. Okay. First one, Open Database Connectivity. Second one, Java Database Connectivity. There are two categories of drivers. These drivers only, confusion will be there. I'll give 100% clarity. Listen with more concentration. Okay. Here, there are two categories of drivers. First category, ODBC drivers. Second category, JDBC drivers. Okay. Starting, before Java, ODBC was there. Before Java only ODBC was there. Later Java came. Okay. Starting, non-Java applications and databases, they connected by using ODBC drivers. See, ODBC drivers are used to connect non-Java applications and databases. Later JDBC came. Java also later came. Before Java only ODBC was there. Okay. Just write it. ODBC drivers were used to connect non-Java applications and databases. ODBC drivers were used to connect non-Java applications and databases. Because ODBC drivers exist before Java language only. ODBC drivers exist before Java language only. ODBC drivers were exist before Java language only. So before Java only ODBC was there. Before Java. Later Java came. See. Here OD driver also software. There are so many drivers. There are so many drivers for there. Okay. You observe now present no need to write. Just I'll show you the ODBC drivers. See here. You observe here. These all ODBC drivers. These all ODBC drivers. These all ODBC drivers. Present no need to write. I'll explain. See here. These all ODBC drivers. Every database separate driver is there. Every database separate driver. Even if it is not there, you can download, you can install. That is also appears here. This is called one tool, ODBC tool. Just if you type ODBC here, if you double click here, add button, if you click, list of drivers will be shown. See, it is ODBC for Oracle. It is ODBC for SQL Server. It is ODBC for Paradox. Like that, so many are there. Okay. Here, many drivers were there. Okay. This is no need to write. Present now. Here, non-Java applications, they connected to databases by using ODBC. I've written these two lines. Like see what I given. There are two categories of drivers. First category ODBC drivers. Second category JDBC drivers. ODBC drivers were used to connect non-Java applications and databases. ODBC drivers were exist before Java language. See what is happened previously. You observe. There are so many databases in the market. There are so many databases. See, drivers are little bit confusion concept. Listen with more concentration. Okay. Suppose it's on database. It's on database, Oracle database. Okay. Like this, there are many databases. There are many databases. I given yesterday list of databases. So many databases are there, no? Now, suppose it's a one more database, MySQL database. MySQL is a database or language? Database. MySQL also understands SQL only. Okay, SQL language only. All databases can understand SQL. SQL is a language. Here, DB2 database, Derby database, Fox Pro, Visual Fox Pro, like that. So many databases are there. Dash database. See, Oracle, MySQL, DB2, Derby, Fox Pro, Visual Fox Pro, and MS Access, Paradox. So many databases are there. Like this, many databases. ODBC drivers also many. ODBC drivers also many drivers. See here, ODBC driver for Oracle. This driver only for Oracle. With this driver, other database you cannot connect. Okay, that driver meant for only Oracle. Like this, another driver, ODBC driver for MySQL. Like this, many drivers were there. ODBC driver for dash. Like this, we have so many drivers. These all drivers, These all drivers are the part of ODBC tool. These all drivers are the part of ODBC tool. It's on tool. Just now I shown one dialog box, no? That is ODBC tool. So in this tool only drivers were there. In this tool. These all present in the tool. It's on software. That is also on software. Drivers also software. So ODBC tool also on software. It comes with Windows operating system only. Okay. Whenever you install Windows operating system, with Windows operating system only ODBC tool comes. Whenever you install driver, that is installed in that location. So even if it is not there, you can install explicitly. Then that is also appears in this dialog box only. Here, suppose this application developed in non-Java, another language. Suppose here, non-Java applications. Non-Java application. Okay. This non-Java application, they connected to ODBC. After that, they selected one driver. Suppose Oracle. Then they connected to Oracle. Then communication possible. Whatever non-Java application passing instruction, that instruction comes to tool. Through this driver, it is passed to database. Like that, they did transactions with the database. Like this. Here, suppose before Java language, these all drivers were exist before Java. Before Java, how they developed application other than Java? What are the languages already exist? C, C++, Smalltalk, Ada, Simula, what are the languages already exist? C program also we can connect to database. It is possible. Okay. Non-Java application, that is C, C++, other languages also. Those applications and databases, they connected with ODBC. Like this, they continued. Okay. When Java came, what is happened? I'll explain. Just you write this diagram. Just write it as it is. I'll explain. See, yesterday theory was there. Today theory. Tomorrow coding related will be there. But core Java knowledge is mandatory. Without core Java, it is not possible to understand advanced Java. That is, whatever you studied in object-oriented programming, you prepare and come. Now, theory part you can understand. Theory part, Spring class, Spring Boot class also you can understand. But programming, core Java required. Compulsory. Programming related subject, if you want to learn, compulsory up to exception handling knowledge is mandatory. At least object-oriented programming is compulsory. Otherwise, you cannot understand subject. Whatever you studied in object-oriented programming, that part you prepare and come. Abstract class, interface, abstract method, these are also important to learn advanced Java. You prepare and come, then you will understand easily. First, you write the diagram as it is. non-Java application, ODBC tool, ODBC driver for Oracle, ODBC driver for MySQL, ODBC driver for dash dash, like so many databases. That's what dash dash are given. Oracle database, MySQL database, dash dash, any database. Is it completed? I'll explain. Before explanation, I'll ask some questions. Give me answer. What is driver? Driver is a software and it is used to connect application and database. Okay. If you want to connect application and database, one software is compulsory. That software is called driver. That software is called driver. Okay. Drivers are developed by first party vendor, second party vendor, third party vendor. One example I given. In that example, who is first party? Sun Microsystem. Who is second party? Oracle Corporation. Who is third party? Other than Sun Microsystem and Oracle Corporation. So in the diagram, Sun Microsystem first party, Oracle Corporation second party. Always first party Sun Microsystem, Oracle Corporation second party. Don't think. Suppose if the application developed in C# language, then Microsoft is a first party. If the database is other database, MS SQL Server, that is also Microsoft only second party. Like that. Okay. In that example, Sun Microsystem first party, Oracle Corporation second party. That's what I given. I specified in the above example. Okay. That is remember. Application vendor first party, database vendor second party. Other than these two companies, third party. Okay. Now, so if you want to connect application and database, compulsory one software required. That software is called driver. How many categories of drivers are there? Two categories. What are those? ODBC drivers, JDBC drivers. Now you are learning first category. Now ODBC drivers are one driver or many drivers? Many drivers. Every database separate. By using this driver, you can connect to Oracle only. By using this driver, you can connect to MySQL only. Like this, connect to DB2, DB, like that. Every database, separate driver is there. Every database, separate driver. These all drivers are the part of ODBC tool. I'll give you notes. Now, before Java only, these drivers were there. Before Java, how they developed application with other language. That's what I given here. Non-Java, other than Java. What are the languages already exist? C, C++, Visual Basic, and previous Smalltalk, Ada, Simula, Perl. So many languages were there. Using those languages, they developed application connected to database. While connecting to a database, what they did is that application they connected to this tool. In the tool, they selected database with driver. Connecting to Oracle, they selected ODBC for Oracle. Connecting to MySQL, they selected ODBC for MySQL, like that. So every database, there is a separate driver. Okay. Now, when Java came, same style, what they did, this application they developed with Java. Okay. Same style, they tried to connect to database, like application developed in Java. This application, they tried to connect to ODBC, but connection failed. Why connection failed? That compatibility was not there. Whatever they developed Java application, whatever is passing instruction to database, that instruction ODBC not understanding. That compatibility was not there. Now, here, this connection failed. Okay, here only connection failed. Whatever Java application passing instruction, ODBC not understanding. Okay, not understanding. Then, how to connect? See, one small example I'll explain. With that, you'll get a more clarity. Suppose our Prime Minister came to Hyderabad. Okay, just assume Our prime minister came to Hyderabad. He given speech in English, but your audience, they don't know English. Assume, okay, prime minister continuously giving speech in English, but audience are not understanding. How to solve this situation? One translator required. Okay, one translator required. Now one translator will come on stage. He'll translate English to Telugu, English to Telugu, English to Telugu. Then all audience understood. The situation solved. Clear. But actually prime minister speech is just 1 hour. But because of translation, it will become 2 hours. Because translation, it takes time, no? So actually prime minister time is 1 hour only. But because of translation, it has taken 2 hours. So with the translation, one disadvantage is it is taking more time. Time taking process. Okay. So here what they did, Java application, whatever is passing instruction, ODBC not understanding. That's what one software developed. One translator developed. What will happen? This Java application instruction passed to this translator. What this translator will do? It will translate to ODBC understandable format. Like that, problem solved. Okay. Now this is one solution. Any other solution is there? Suppose prime minister giving speech in English, but audience are not understanding. Immediate solution, that is okay. Translator. Any other solutions are there? Prime minister, he has to learn Telugu. Next, audience should learn English. Okay. Now there are 3 solutions total. One is translator. One more, prime minister should learn Telugu. One more, audience should learn English. Okay. But in these 3, immediate solution is immediate solutions and translator only. Very quickly, prime minister cannot learn Telugu. Very quickly, audience cannot learn English. Okay. Same style. First, what they did? First, immediately they prepared one software. They faced a problem. To solve that problem, one translator software developed. What it is going to translate, but it is taking more time to communicate with database. And that's what later they changed. Now, here you observe. First solution is translator is the best option. Very quickly possible. One small software developed translator. That is okay. So in a prime minister general example also, first solution translator only. Second, which is better? Prime minister learning Telugu better or audience learning English better? Prime minister learning Telugu better. See, in a core Java, one assignment, if I give 10 questions, 1 week time also I given, but 10% people also not doing homework, that assignment. Assignments, exams also conducted in core Java classes. While giving an assignment, 1 week time, 10 programs also people are not doing. But prime minister will get a time to do to learn Telugu. You are only feeling like a prime minister. If I give an assignment, 1 week time, if I give also, many people not did in core Java classes. But prime minister will get a time to learn Telugu. So suppose prime minister learn Telugu. Same prime minister will go to Karnataka. Again he has to learn Kannada. Again prime minister will go to Tamil Nadu. Tamil. Learning all language, 5 years it will take. One more prime minister will come. It will happen. No? So if the audience, if they learn English, it is better, no? But learning audience English, it takes years. Okay. But here also, here 3 solutions. One solution, translator. This is they developed. Okay. First, this is only developed here also. But with this, it is taking more time. See, suppose database is in US, Java application in Hyderabad. You are sending some request to download. With the translation, it takes time, no? But in internet, 1 second also people are not waiting. See, suppose example, You want advanced Java tutorial. Advanced Java tutorial. What you will do? You'll open Google. Advanced Java tutorials. You'll type. First, so many hyperlinks comes. First link you'll click. Suppose it is showing loading, loading, loading. Will you wait? 1 second also they won't wait. They'll click on second hyperlink. Once if loading comes, no, they'll close that. They'll open one more website. Again loading, third website. Why waiting? Hundreds of sites are there. Okay. If alternative is not there, you'll wait. Alternative is there, no one will wait. Okay. There are so many websites, thousands of sites are there. Then who will wait? 1 second also they won't wait. Suppose example, you want to do one bank transaction. Your bank account is ICICI Bank. You'll open ICICI.com. It is showing loading. What will you do? You must wait, no other option. Your account is in ICICI only. Other bank website can you open? No. Alternative not there means you'll wait. Alternative is there, people will jump. That's it. Okay. So here also, here with this communication, like Java application, whatever passing instructions to database for downloading, uploading, it takes more time with translator. So that's what it is not the best solution. It taking more time. Performance point of view, it is poor. Immediate solution, that is okay. But later, what they did, this translator, they removed, outdated. First introduced that one only. It is taking more time to download, upload these all. Communication becomes slow. That's what remaining two solutions are there, no? What are the solutions? This Java, they have to change. Otherwise, this complete new set of drivers required. Complete Java changing nothing but Prime Minister learning Telugu, like that. These all drivers changing nothing but audience learning English, that type. But Java is a very big software. It is not a small software. But drivers are small softwares. Instead of changing total Java, changing new set of drivers are best. That is the reason they didn't change Java. They changed new drivers. These all new drivers came. Those drivers only JDBC drivers. So starting, translator developed. With the translator, it takes more time. Communication becomes slow. But people are not waiting in internet. 1 second also they are not waiting. Okay. And if it is very slow, they'll go for other technology. So many technologies are there in the market for internet. Okay, not only Java. Java is there, .NET is there, Python is there, PHP is there. So many are there. No? Then they'll go for other. That is the reason what they did. They developed a new set of drivers. Those drivers only called JDBC drivers. Okay. Here translator is there, no? The translator also driver. That is only confusion will be there. Translator also driver. New set of drivers also drivers. Like that introduced. About that, I'll explain in tomorrow class. Okay. Be regular. Every class important only. Okay. Unnecessary points I'm not teaching. Whatever required for your career, that is only I'm teaching. That's what every class important. For tomorrow class purpose, you prepare and come core Java. Okay. Coding related subject I'll start tomorrow. You prepare and come. Online student, just wait 2 minutes. I'll clarify your doubts. 1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute. I'll clarify your doubts. Chenna Basava. Non-Java application, nothing but other than Java language. Alekia. Vendor means product-based company. Rupal. I'm teaching core and advanced only because they're divided to faculties. They assigned only core and advanced to me. Mahi. Thank you. Google Chintu. Google Classroom link, you need to wait 2 more days. Maybe Monday or Tuesday I'll get it. Akshay. For understanding tomorrow class, core Java concepts required. Object-oriented programming concepts required. Krishna. Day 2 video available. You can check it. Just now I checked. Ritesh Thakur. Yeah, you can join Oracle now itself parallelly. Otherwise, after advanced Java also you can learn. Narasimha. Thank you. Softwares, Chittaranjan. I'll explain. What are the softwares you have to download, what you have to install, everything I'll explain. Pawan Kumar. Google Classroom, you need to wait 2 more days. Maybe Monday or Tuesday I'll get it. Ahmad. Recordings will not be provided. No recordings. Only starting 1 week they'll provide. Okay. Today's class notes. This is today's class notes. Yes, Ashish, product-based company, project-based company, project-based nothing but internet application, enterprise application, these all. Product nothing but one software, which is system software also. And if it is application oriented also, product will be there. So our driver is a product. Database is a product. Language is a product. Yes, Ramakrishna, right. Ahmad, this course, it will take 60 to 70 days. Pawan Kumar, you need to wait Google Classroom 2-3 days. Then they'll provide. Then I'll share notes. Okay. We'll see continuation tomorrow. Sandhya. Yeah, core Java most important. Otherwise, parallelly practice core Java. You can continue advanced Java. Kushal. Yeah, Oracle compulsory required if you want to be as a Java programmer. Learn parallelly or later. If you are full stack Java student, no need to pay the fee. Oracle also included, advanced Java included, HTML, CSS, JavaScript all included. Ahmed, you will see online shopping like a login, registration forms, applications, MVC application. This type you will see. Same like a original real-time project means at least one framework knowledge required. We'll see continuation tomorrow.